Hey Pisces, what's happening? What's cracking and what's popping, baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your March 2020 Let's Say reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below, and you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just breaking in a new deck, kind of cleansing it real quick. If anybody is interested, this is kind of like my method of breaking in new decks. I know there's some people that are new to tarot, or there's new tarot readers that watch other readers to get a feel of what they're doing when you just recently started your channel. So just a pro tip if you're a new reader, at least how I cleanse my deck. This is brand new, so usually I'll Palo Santo it to raise the vibration, or even sage my new deck, and then just give it 3 nice knocks. 1, 2, 3, clear out the energy, get ready to start working with it. The more that you read with a new tarot deck, the more you bond with it. So, nonetheless, man, want to wish my Pisces out there a very happy, fantastic, awesome, amazing, and beautiful birth season, as it is your birth season. And I am also wishing you guys a fantastic birthday. So let's get into it, Pisces. What messages do we got coming through for my beautiful Pisces here? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout March 2020. What messages do we got coming through for Team Pisces here? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout March 2020. Goddamn, Pisces coming through quick. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff, all right? One more time, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout March 2020. Ooh, we're gonna have to shuffle with this guy for a while, but let's see what's going on, okay? So Pisces, your overall energy of the reading is the King of Swords. This is setting up boundaries and sticking with the boundaries that you have recently set up. So you can be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian, but with your overall energy here, it does feel that you're going into March 2020 with very strict boundaries, okay? Random message that's coming through, but if you are a person who is into spirituality, you may be setting up boundaries during this time due to the fact that Mercury retrograde could have brought in a lot of stuff that had overstepped your and overcrossed your boundaries. Keep in mind the Mercury retrograde we experienced in February was in Pisces. On March 5th, Mercury goes into Aquarius. So in the beginning of March, we're still dealing with this retrograde. So there could be some Pisces here who are like, yo, I've experienced a lot of crazy shit during retrograde that now, as I'm moving into this new month, I'm setting up a lot of boundaries for myself, especially an energetic wall where I can really eliminate myself from negativity. So coming into your current energy, Pisces, let's take a look at that. We have here the 10 of Cups. Really good vibe to start off over here. Person you're connecting with is the King of Wands, and then the outcome that's present is the 3 of Cups. So this is cool, man. You guys are looking at a pretty good birth month so far, so I like it a lot. So with the King of Swords here, remember, I was talking about keeping your boundaries high and keeping your boundaries set, or more so making sure you don't let people overcross them. Because 10 of Cups here, you're looking at a month of emotional fulfillment. You're looking at a month of happiness. You're also looking towards a month of saying it's time for me to clear my mind and really keep surrounding myself with things that make me feel good, such as friends, family members, lovers, things of high vibration. You're looking at a month of self-care. And over here with who you were connecting with, because I feel like this is past energy, we have here the King of Wands. So you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Now the thing about the King of Wands is that the King of Wands could be a very selfish card at times. The King of Wands also could be an individual who is looking for something that you have, right? Because the Ace of Wands represents something nice, something passionate. This is someone here who is taking a look at what you had to offer, but it seems like they wanted their own. The person you're connecting with wanted something from you that would benefit their self, put it that way. And as for the outcome that's present, 3 of Cups, it seems to me that they may have penetrated those walls. So that's why your boundaries are being high this month. Somebody penetrated your vulnerability. And I think that it brought you to a point where it's like, fuck this, I need to eliminate people. And it's not about eliminating people that make you feel vulnerable. It's about eliminating people who use your vulnerability in a negative way. People who come into your life and, you know, use you at a time of your need or at a time of being vulnerable. You know, people who have ill intent that come into your life while you are vulnerable towards them. So you're really watching who you are being your true self with around. You are really watching who you're being vulnerable around, okay? Now, when we look at the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Ten of Swords. So I am seeing here, Pisces, that you've recently cut out whoever this King of Wands is in your life. So we're going to get into that a little bit. We're going to get into these energies. You know, what I'm going to do here, Pisces, is I'm going to take a look at who that person is. I'm going to see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the month of March 2020. Then I'm going to take a look at what's going on with you, how you feel towards the person you're dealing with, what's going on with you throughout March 2020. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome. So, you know, in your current energy so far, before we get into this for March, Ten of Cups, King of Swords. Boundaries are high. You're not letting anybody manipulate you. You're not letting anybody see you or see the true you unless they're worthy of that. You're not being vulnerable around people who are here to use you, okay? So you're in a space where you're really keeping your corner and your circle tight. You're really keeping yourself surrounded by the people you can trust and the people that really give off that good vibe energy. And now, King of Wands here, you're going to see a person who wasn't bringing such good vibes. So someone here will get exposed to the point where you're like, okay, it's time for me to remove myself from you so that I could stay in my tight circle. All right? So whoever this negative person is, we're going to get a look into what their true intentions were, etc. We'll see what was going on, and then we'll see why you're eliminating them. So in regards to who Pisces is dealing with here, what is going on with this person? What are their intentions, and how are they feeling towards Pisces, please, throughout March 2020? Okay, in regards to who Pisces is currently dealing with over here, how do they feel towards Pisces, and what is going on with them currently throughout March 2020? Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle over here, and now let's take a look. So, first card out, we have the Fool card. You could have been connecting with an Aries possibly. You got here a Five of Swords. Okay, you got over here a Temperance card, you got a Devil card, you got a Five of Cups, you got an Empress card, a Seven of Swords, and then a Six of Wands. So Pisces, it's like a mixture of good and bad negative energies, and it almost feels to me like this is somebody who is wearing a mask in whatever connection it is that you had. Because in order for somebody to make sure you are vulnerable towards them, you only trust somebody when, you're only vulnerable with somebody, Pisces, when you can trust them, correct? So this person got you to trust them. But behind the intentions that you thought were positive, there was negative ones there. Because you could see it in these cards, you know, Fool card here, right? Whoever this person is you're connecting with, they seem very light, they seem very out there, they seem like, oh, I support you, Pisces, all the way. You know, this is an individual who comes across very easygoing and loving and caring, but behind that mask, Five of Swords, the intentions that they really had towards you, or the true feelings they really had towards you, was the Five of Swords. This energy where they didn't, you know, really mean what they were saying. This is somebody who was literally lying to you and lying to your face about how they felt about you. This is somebody who in the background was backstabbing you with lies and manipulation. And with the Temperance card here to the Devil, you know, they would always pretend like they're here for you, Pisces. They're ready to hold you down. This person wants to be close to you. But look again beyond that. Here's the mask and here's the reality. The Devil card. Whoever this person is over here seemed to not have much happy feelings towards you. And with that Devil card there as well, I want to really know where this person's game was at. You know, this could be a best friend that got exposed for the fact that they're not a best friend. They're actually a very jealous person. This could even be a person who you thought was your lover. This could have been a boyfriend possibly, Pisces, or a girlfriend where they said that they loved and cared about you and wanted to grow with you on a very romantic and deep level. But behind that mask, maybe they never cared at all, and all they were looking for was your energy, or looking for lust and things of that nature, okay? And with the Five of Cups here to the Empress card, you know, they would always say that they wanted to grow with you, but truthfully, they weren't looking for that at all. When you take a look at the Five of Cups, this person over here is looking at 3 cups fallen over, while 2 cups are behind them. So I feel like you were connecting with somebody who would be referred to as an energetic vampire. You know, a person who says a lot of things and lies straight to your face, but behind it, the intention there is much more negative. This is a person who had an agenda to get something out of you. This is a person who had an agenda to feed their needs, but make sure that they were not fueling yours, okay? So whoever this was, Pisces, They were lying to you about everything it is that they wanted with you. And it was all for some sort of personal gain. Once again, whether that was coming from a place of lust, or whether they were jealous behind the mask, or whether they were trying to ruin you in some sort of way. I feel here, Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, this individual was sticking around for when the time was right that they could strike, whatever that means to you. So you were connecting with somebody flat out, Pisces, who did not have the best intentions in store for you. It almost seems to me that this person was manipulating you in order to break down your walls of vulnerability to the point where they can now start to feed you information that they want you to start focusing on. This was a person that was trying to change your sight. You know, Pisces, you come across as a very happy-go-lucky person most of the time. Even if you're not, you come across that way towards other people, you know? You're a very good person, very spiritual, very, positive kind of individual. And I feel like somebody over here didn't like that. They didn't like that you shined. They didn't like that you were radiant. They didn't like that you glowed. They didn't like your light, okay? And behind this mask, I think this person secretly wished that they could have that radiant energy that you had. This person over here wished they could have that happiness that you had, the things in your life that you had. All right? So it seems to me that this individual over here was always lying to you about how they felt, because truthfully, there's a lot of jealousy and deceit behind it. All right? Clarify the Seven of Swords. Why is that present? What was the deceit mostly about? What was this person, or why was this person deceiving Pisces? The Emperor card. It all comes towards that place of control. Okay? So your person over here, Pisces, with the Emperor card, someone here wanted control. They wanted control over you. They wanted to change you so that they could have what you have. This is a motherfucking energetic vampire, bro. That is straight energy vampiration, bro. That is an energy vampire, Pisces. And I'm glad you saw straight through it, because now you're out of this, bitch. Looking like in March, the way it's looking, you're out of this. You're going to see this person's true intentions, okay? Damn. It could be a family member, a friend, could even be a lover. But somebody was always lying to you that they cared for you, they loved you, and you're the best person in the world, Pisces. They bullshitted you like crazy, and you will see the truth. Because this person wanted power, they wanted control. They wanted to get you so vulnerable to the point where they could take control of your life and then start narrating it and dragging it into the version that they wanted. Right? So this person wanted power over you. They were putting things into your head the whole time and you weren't even noticing. How does Pisces feel towards this person, and what's going on with Pisces currently, please? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout March 2020. How does Pisces feel towards the individual they're dealing with, and what is going on with Pisces currently? So, first card out, you got the Strength card. You are definitely taking a big pause away from this person. Coming into here, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Hangman card, we have the Four of Cups, and then we have the Death card. Beautiful. So from what I'm seeing in this reading, Pisces, with the Strength card to the Queen of Pentacles, you took a step away from this person immediately when you felt the vibes were off, and you started recognizing, even if you didn't have the full story, something felt off with this person, Pisces. You were feeling it for a little bit. Because the King of Wands is always a player-like type of energy, right? And it doesn't mean this person had to be a player in a romantic way, whereas they were just playing your feelings and emotions to have sex with you. It doesn't have to be about that. The player-like energy is just somebody who wears a false mask because they see something that they desire that you have, and they wanted to break down your barriers in order to obtain it, so that you were left with nothing and they had everything to gain. That is the fundamental premise of this reading that's coming off of this person's energy. So with the Strength card to the Queen of Pentacles, when you started feeling that the vibes were off, instantly I was like, all right, I got to distance myself from this individual. And Page of Wands, I got to downplay it too. I feel like when you started distancing yourself from this person, Pisces, you were trying to do it in a sense where it's like, oh, it's no big deal. You started making excuses to like avoid this person. Like, for example, like, oh, I'm busy today, or I got this, that, and the third to do. And like, it's no worries, it's no big deal. You were distancing yourself properly because you didn't want this person to acknowledge that you were getting some bad vibes from them. You were just taking a step back in order to protect yourself. And with the Page of Pentacles to the Two of Swords, there was a part of you here, Pisces, that doubted yourself for a while, that doubted your intuition for a while. Because, this person here, you can clearly tell they don't have good intentions. And you felt that on an intuitive level, but then you saw their mask. And I feel like you fought with yourself or self-doubted yourself for a while, Pisces, of like, is this person really negative, or is this person like, you know, what is the vibe that I'm feeling right? Is the vibe that I'm feeling correct? It was like you were doubting yourself for a while to the point where you got in limbo, okay? The Hangman card. You didn't necessarily know if you should avoid this person, avoid this connection you have, or if you should stick around to see the way that it pans out. But ultimately, the Four of Cups, there was a gut feeling for you to walk away. But I think that gut feeling came into reality. How did Pisces, or what was revealed to Pisces that made them completely distance themselves from this person? Okay, what do we got here? The Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. What made you really stick away or walk away from this individual, Pisces, I think is the fact that you could feel this person's intentions. A lot of you guys might have been going through a spiritual awakening at this time, and if you did go through a spiritual awakening at this time, your intuition was really strong, showing you, whoa, Pisces, back away from whoever this individual is. So, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. You started feeling yourself distancing, or you started to notice that as you distance yourself, energetically you felt better. You started to notice that as you continue to distance yourself, it wasn't about pros and cons anymore. It was about feeling. It was about fight or flight. Some of you guys could have felt anxious when you were around this person. But you were acknowledging this isn't about the logical or rational mind where, you know, logically this person has to do something wrong for me to stay away from them. It was feeling. You know, that heart center. You started to feel that something was off every time you were around them. You were like, okay, I think it's time for me to make that decision that something here's got to change. That's where the Death card comes into play. You decided to change this connection. Okay? In regards to where energies are aligning, Pisces, let's take a look here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout March 2020. Where are energies aligning between Pisces and this person, please? Throughout March 2020. Let's take a look. You got here the Three of Pentacles, you got here the Queen of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and then you have the Five of Pentacles. So it's not even like you're necessarily coming from a place of ghosting, Pisces. I think you're just really working with what you feel. Because with the Three of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands, the more you have tried to be around this person, the more weird you felt, and the more distant you were away from this person, the more secure you felt. So you're going to start going with your intuition throughout this month here, focusing on that. And I think that that's why your boundaries are set super high right now. It's a giveaway here. You know, if your intuition keeps telling you the same thing, at some point you have to trust it. And I feel that you're truthfully trusting it here because it's just like, I can feel it energetically, empathically, that when I'm around this person, there's something wrong. So you're going with that. And nonetheless, moving forward into the month of March, Ten of Cups, King of Swords, you're keeping your boundaries high, you're keeping your circle very tight, and you're only staying surrounded by people that make you feel, keyword, feel good. Because when you feel that something's off, Pisces, chances are you're picking up on the intention or ill intent someone is delivering or bringing to you. So it's just a feeling, and it's a feeling that eventually will prove itself correct. As for the overall outcome between Pisces and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout March 2020. What is the overall outcome between Pisces and the person they're dealing with, please? Okay, we got here, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and then the Eight of Cups. Excuse my burp, guys. I've had a fucked up stomach all day. So anyways, man, as for the outcome that's present, Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're going to keep distancing yourself. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, the person you're dealing with, they're going to eventually realize you decided to walk away. Okay? Because this is you not texting, this is you not contacting, this is you like, at the end of the day, I just need to keep distancing myself. And when this person realizes that they're losing you, eventually they're going to realize, oh shit, I'm not just losing Pisces, I lost Pisces. Eight of Cups, okay? Because they're going to notice that as time passes, as time goes on, you're not messaging them, you're not talking to them, you're not phasing with them or vibing with them. You've phased out of their life. And you've been about your business, you've been private lately, you've been on your shit. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Moving forward from this, will Pisces ever find out this person's true intentions? Will they ever be 100% revealed to Pisces beyond just intuition? Okay? We got here the King of Pentacles, we got here the Hermit card, and then we got here the Eight of Swords. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, Pisces. In the next couple months, you're going to notice something happening. More likely, this is going to happen during the next retrograde period. This retrograde period opened your eyes to the illusion. See, what's interesting about the retrograde we're experiencing now? With Mercury retrograde in Pisces, it's about seeing through the illusion. Because when it's in your zodiac, when Mercury is in your zodiac, it can make illusions or things appear one way when they're not that way. So I feel that moving into the next retrograde we experience, Pisces, this person will most likely return to you. Because the Hermit card here to the King of Pentacles, it's going to be a reset of the cycle. Okay, I don't want to confuse anybody here, but this is literally going to be a repeat. Pisces, remember in the beginning how I said, you were stable, you were happy, you were doing your thing, and you were just vibing. And then this person came into your life. You were in the King of Pentacles energy. You were grounded, you were living your life, there was nothing wrong, you were happy with whatever you were doing your thing. This person came out of nowhere because they saw the light that you had, they saw the life that you had, and they wanted something from you. So it's repeating again, because in the next coming of months, you're going to be back in that King of Pentacles energy. You're going to be back in that energy where you're self-fulfilled, okay? You are focused on your self-care. You have a tight circle. You're living your best life. And then this person's going to notice that again and go, oh shit, well, maybe I should come back into Pisces' life and be like, hey, what happened? Why did you break away from me? Why haven't you talked to me? Why haven't you contacted me? This person's going to try to manipulate their way back into your life due to the fact that they ghost or they feel that you ghosted them, okay? So this is going to be a repeat. Because originally the reason why this person came into your life in the first place is because they saw something you had that they wanted. In the next coming of months to come, this person's going to use a tactic of manipulation to be like, well, you don't talk to me anymore. You haven't talked to me anymore. Why haven't you messaged me? Why did you ghost me? This, that, and the third, in order to gain access back into your life so that they can do the same thing all over again, so that they can break down your vulnerability and so that they can have whatever it is that they want from you, whether it's lust, sex, whether it is them wanting, your energy or your happiness. It's just going to keep playing out. So that's why your intuition kept telling you completely distance yourself from this person. Otherwise, the same shit would have kept manifesting over and over and over again. All right? So that was your best advice here. And that best advice came from yourself. It came from your intuition. Move forward and don't look back. Because if you enter another cycle with this person, there's the chance that they can do the same exact thing all over again. All right? So Pisces, I really hope this wasn't a super confusing reading, because I know that at some times or at certain times during this reading, I got a little bit confused. I know that it's pretty general as well. It doesn't explain a lot about what this person wants out of you. But the main preface of the reading is that trust your intuition, because if you feel that something's off, something is off with this person. And I think that, whether you want to call it the universe, your angels, your guides, they wanted you to know that. They wanted you to know that something was off with this person, and you need to distance yourself from them completely, because it is a repetitious cycle that is repeating here. Okay? So whoever this person was, they had a mask. They had negative intentions behind it the whole time. They pretended to care when they didn't. They got you to your vulnerable state, and they wanted to keep taking from you. And you're not going to let that happen again, and you're not going to let that happen in general. Okay? So damn. That's what I got here for you guys. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates, okay? I'm sorry if you guys get confused, but nonetheless here, Pisces, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope all is well. Have an awesome, fantastic, and rest of your amazing birth season and birthday. Like I said, you're looking strong going into March, because 10 of Cups here, King of Swords, boundaries are high, circle is tight. You're chilling. You're not letting any negative vibes into your sacred motherfucking space, especially with the fact that it's your season. So that's something that's important to celebrate. So continue to keep on shining and stay wild, child, because honestly, you're looking good. All right? I love you, Pisces. Much love. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.